lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. to remember that you royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royal and we proud.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royal and we proud.
Hey, what it do, JP, Ira JQ, what it do, Southside, Supreme Tax, what it do, Keno 7 Deuce, what's up, Birdman, I appreciate you. Time to start swinging, amen, hallelujah, thank you, hallelujah. And without further ado, Lincoln, Curtis, Gerald, Hawthorne. Lincoln, Curtis, Gerald, Hawthorne. I love you, big homie. Love you to pieces, man. Love you to pieces, man. And without further ado, man, I appreciate you, man. We're going to jump into the topic in about 20 to 25 minutes, but we had to bring on the homie, man. He out there healing people one human being at a time, man. What's up, man? What's up?
Oh, man, that was incredible right there.
You're getting better and better, brick by brick, right? That's how you build a house, how you sell dope. It's just your choice, right?
That's
right.
Man, but that piano is crazy though, man. That was a hell of an intro right there, man.
Yeah, every night he on your show. Lincoln, close the door. Every night appreciate you, big homie. Every night he intros the show, man. That 10,000 hour rule, man. I'm investing now. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, well, hit the share screen for me real quick.
All right, and so I'm gonna pull myself out. You got 20 minutes in you, or you wanted me to stay on?
Yeah, well, it's the clip is probably about 8 or 9 minutes, and then after that you can you got about 8 minutes, 7 minutes.
Okay, cool. Wait a minute. So I hit share, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Windows?
No. At the bottom where you see like where I'm at, like the same little box.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Person coming in.
Yeah, gotcha.
Boom.
Gotcha. All you, Inky. You want me to enlarge it, or what you want me to
do? Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All
right. So peace to the family, real quick. Actually, yeah. I could navigate the whole 20. I got this, Fred.
Okay, I'll pull out so you can have. No, so my mic won't be on. That's all. Just my mic won't. I'll be here. So if you need me, just holler my name.
Okay, good.
All right. Appreciate you, big homie.
All right. Appreciate me. That's crazy. Thank you for extending the platform. You know what I'm saying? Allowing me to talk my crazy talk to your audience. So for anybody wondering, for people interested, the clothing line, all of the clothes, the Melanin versus Diabetes, the drip is at polyibic.com. All right. So that's we're going to just get that out the way. And then we want to go ahead and thank our sponsors. Our first sponsor this evening is in the middle here. We have 3 sponsors right here. The first sponsor is Blue Magic Sea Moss Gel. This is art, algae art by Inky. This is the conscious caviar that we have. We want to also thank our second sponsor. Our second sponsor is this this rack of beef ribs with the cancer tumor still in it when the person who got the ribs at home actually had to. Now the crazy thing is the person squeezed out the cancer out the ribs and then cooked the ribs still. we want to thank our third sponsor, the Chinese restaurant around the corner from your house right now. That's our third sponsor, the Chinese restaurant around the corner from your house.
Who that nigga is?
That's my ex.
You wanna do something? And y'all better not be eating no food from these Chinese restaurants, bro. That's a whole cat in there, bro. I hope y'all see that. That is a whole cat. Vacuum in the vacuum seal bag, dog. I'm not eating no more Chinese food, bro.
Like I said, we just want to make sure we shout out and thank the sponsor.
Who that nigga is?
That's my ex.
You wanna do something? And y'all better not be eating no food from these Chinese restaurants, bro. That's a whole cat in there, bro. I hope y'all see that. That is a whole cat. Vacuum in the vacuum seal bag, dog. I'm not eating no more Chinese.
Technology of photography is the right with light. Big Willie, well I am type of height. Get it? Do you understand what footage is? Skin on tree trunks with visual acoustics is. What it mean to own your image and likeness exclusive is? That's your life, clueless kid and the ruthless biz. The image is your soul, the likeness is your swag, and there's no way I trade that for a bag. Your soul is electromagnetic fields. Your voice is the specific frequency it yields. Encoding your thoughts, encoding your emotion. When those waves collapse, the culture's your promotion. Keep your gun, your squeeze proper. Culture vultures is cowards and eavesdroppers. The digital age, we clearly got it labeled. Sound becoming light as the periodic table. What is electromagnetic waves?
Diabetes is an enormous problem globally and in the United States. 420 million people in the world have diabetes. Approximately a third of the U.S. population has or is at risk for developing diabetes. The chronic complications involve almost every organ. It's the leading cause of blindness in the United States. It's the leading cause of kidney failure. It's the major contributor to heart disease. And if you add all of these things together, diabetes, either directly or indirectly, is probably the second or third most important cause of death in the United States. We need to make advances in the treatment of diabetes.
Yeah.
Insulin is the product of normal beta cells. If you had normal beta cells, you'd never need to take insulin or drugs that made you secrete more insulin. So we're trying to simply regrow beta cells in people who have type 1 or type 2 diabetes. 2 or 3 years ago, we identified Harmine as a new class of drugs that could make beta cells regenerate at low levels. In this study, we identified a second class of drugs called TGF-beta superfamily inhibitors that's able to induce human beta cells to replicate at rapid rates when given in combination with Harmine. And in terms of the actual rates of replication, adult human beta cells replicate at a rate of about 0.2% per day. That's pretty much the same as nothing. With Harmine, we were able to get that up to about 2% per day. And now with a combination of Harmine plus TGF-beta superfamily inhibitors, we can get that rate up to around 5 to 8% per day. And in some of the pancreatic beta cell preparations we got, it was as high as 15 or 18%. The importance of the study is that it applies to everybody with diabetes, all 30 million people in the United States, whether it's type 1 or type 2, and all 420 million people in the world. 2.5 years ago, we had this many drugs that could make human beta cells regenerate. Now we have actually about 5 or 6 different combinations of drugs that can make human beta cells regenerate at rapid rates. So just in 3 years, we've gone from 0 to 5 to 8%. I would say that over the next few years, this will be translatable to human beings.
Rather tigers, no live. That's how we on it.
Lock my body, can't trap my mind. Easily explain why we adapt to crime. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how we on it.
But that line, die enormous, live dormant. That's how we on it. Living the American dream with a vengeance. I'm gonna get it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get it.
And you gotta understand the reason, right? Why does that guy think like that? Right? How do you arrive at that point? You gotta also look at that. You have to look at that. You gotta look at the environments and places we live in and how things are set up and how things are structured and how we're always the last on the totem pole, even from our schooling to our roads to, everything that all the obstacles that's placed in front of us, even our living condition. You live in a project, someone lives here, 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 and here. You have to deal with all these different type of personalities.
Yeah.
of the pancreas' tissue actually produces insulin? Come on, it's math. It's math tonight. Percentage, folks, how much?
50.
No.
5.
Yes. The pancreas' main job is not insulin. 95% of the pancreatic tissue is to produce alkalizing compounds to keep you safe from.
Rather tired, no live. That's how we on it. Lock my body, can't trap my mind. Easily explain why we adapt to crime. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how we on it.
But that line, God, enormous, live dormant, this how we on it. Living the American dream with a vengeance. I'm gonna get it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get it.
And you gotta understand the reason, right? Why does that guy think like that? Right? How do you arrive at that point? You gotta also look at that. You have to look at that. You got to look at the environments and places we live in and how things are set up and how things are structured and how we're always the last on the totem pole, even from our schooling to our roads to, everything that all the obstacles that's placed in front of us, even our living condition. You live in a project. Someone lives here, 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 and here. You have to deal with all these different type of personalities.
That's how the poisons get neutralized. That's how the poisons get neutralized. That's how the poisons get neutralized. That was all you. What we do about these kids? Stop for these kids, brother. Don't wear it in the refrigerator. It's fine. They gotta eat. What made you think they eat it? See, I think that's right. Nobody loves God.
And we all want to be loved. But before love is respect. Respect come from discipline. Discipline come from pain and suffering. You ain't been through nothing. So you just trying to save face instead of respect. Because you can't save up respect. Respect is not given. You have to spend time paying attention, balancing your interests to earn respect. That's how we heal. That's how we heal with love. Love is loyalty. I'm the American healer. Dr.
Rather tired, no live. That's how we on it. Lock my body, can't trap my mind. Easily explain why we adapt to crime. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how we on it.
But that line, God, enormous, live dormant, this how we on it. Living the American dream with a vengeance. I'm gonna get it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get it.
And you gotta understand the reason, right? Why does that guy think like that? Right? How do you arrive at that point? You gotta also look at that. You have to look at that. You got to look at the environments and places we live in and how things are set up and how things are structured and how we're always the last on the totem pole, even from our schooling to our roads to, everything that all the obstacles that's placed in front of us, even our living condition. You live in a project. Someone lives here, 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 and here. You have to deal with all these different type of personalities.
So that was like a barbershop conversations exclusive clip from the documentary American Healer, featuring myself. You can check out the full documentary. Right here as a member. It's free. Other than that, you can go to the website, drinky.com, and get an old school Blu-ray. We have Blu-rays available. So people, you have the option to join up as a member and watch it there. But we're celebrating a series of once in a lifetime events. You know, that's like I'm fortunate enough to have have experienced a succession of once in a lifetime events, and one of those is being able to transform the lives of folks with various forms of diabetes. And throughout my journey, I began to do these fasts, 40-day fasts. Did it for a while, almost a decade. And I put the information, you know, just kind of went through the information and kind of put together an article. And of course, we're skipping through stuff just to get to the point. And the article kind of, you know, we made some groundbreaking, you know, discoveries. At least I like to think so. If not in terms of substance, definitely at least perspective. We highlighted the pigment system and the melanin hormones, melanin, you know, palm seed, melanin stimulating hormone, melanin concentrating hormone as the key controllers in diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes. But then even further demonstrating, even, you know, through the documentary as well, how we've been able to combat, you know, diabetes at, you know, various stages. And then, like I said, a once in a lifetime thing, in a completely different whole space of study. You know, I had, you know, going through, I had already, you know, I looked at the central nervous system, and, you know, so, you know, we'll put the Xavier stuff to the side for a second. I had come across some information that, you know, it was possible that, you know, like, it was possible that people were able to regrow their pancreas again. And not that people were doing it, that it was possible for people to start doing it, and that people may have been doing it all along, and it just may not have been recorded. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I began to study, and of course, the languages in all pharmaceutical jargon, you know, because that's where you got to find this stuff in journals. And so anyway, I spent a good amount of time, small amount of money, good amount of time, figuring out all of these, you know, chemicals, and, you know, just trace them all back, you know what I'm saying? And then found, you know, herbal sources and plants, and you know, found out that I had already been using, I had already been using the key compound that is in another discovery unattached to me. Right. But it's still a separate thing, because in the pharmaceutical universe, you know, they're not saying, hey, use this plant, whatever. They have the drug that they're going to license sooner or later, you know, pretty soon coming, you know, they're going to license it for like a $1 zillion to regrow pancreas. What? It's going to be like $1 gazillion. You know what I'm saying? But crazy enough, I had already been using like 3 of the plants that is where they get that, you know, their discovery. It comes from plants. Once again, as 90%, 95% plus of all the medicines do. So upon finding it out, I just had to, you know, tighten up and, you know, go, you know, do a little bit more research and figure out activators and inhibitors. But yeah, so that's kind of what that is. So it's a 3-part release to the whole like set of information, I guess, curriculum, if you will. The documentary is the first part. Like I said, the Blu-ray is out, or you can become a member on the Patreon. August 28th is going to be another release. We're releasing the Paramount Theater lecture. And then September 11th, you know what I'm saying, we dropping 2 bombs, you know what I'm saying? September 10th, September 11th, bang, bang, a marathon. We're going to do a marathon, try to do 24 hours of 24 hours. Not something like that. I don't know if it's going to be 24 hours, but it might be like a good 20 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the whole entire, because it's about 500 slides, the whole curriculum, you know what I'm saying? Surrounding regrowing the pancreas tissues and diabetes, cancer, insulin, the whole kit and caboodle with the whole how-tos and the herbs and the, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to put that, show that clip. That's the first time outside of people that on a documentary, you know what I'm saying, that I showed that little clip of the guys in Mount Sinai that's really was ahead of the discovery in terms of the pharmaceutical universe. But it's actually a sister, you know what I'm saying? So when you see me on stage in that clip in the background, that is actually a sister, a Black lady that actually made, I think she led the team. She led the team in the lab that actually were the first to make the discovery. So like that's some little crazy super $1 trillion shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell niggas like this is a good, you know, this is a good thing that people should invest in this endeavor for a multitude of reasons. You know what I'm saying? To obviously uplift fallen humanity and contribute something to our future that we, you know, like something greater than ourselves. But, you know, also it's a lucrative opportunity that we could kind of, you know, control, you know, on the front end and the back end, you know, not just, you know, applying, but, you know, the supply chains and, you know, some of those things. You know, so we have a nonprofit, Melanin Diabetes Research Incorporated. Anybody wants to donate like $1 gazillion, you can email us at melaninversediabetes@gmail.com. But all small, you know, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, please send those to $ Minister Inky at the Cash App. Make it simple. Make it simple. And then we can go into some bonus. We can get into some bonus shit real quick for the next 5 minutes. Hold on, Fred. Hit the share screen real quick. You there, Fred? Fred done went to the bathroom. Fred.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, hit the share screen.
I'm sitting there eating pistachios.
Oh, I said Fred went to the bathroom.
No, I'm eating pistachios.
All right. No. I was just telling people about the documentary and everything we got going on. Well, some of the things we got going on. But no,
some people ask, how can you tell the difference between good and bad CMOS?
I was just I was just about to say, yo, see, that's I was just about to say, before I get out of here though, I know I gotta discuss the CMOS because people gonna start asking and hitting up the chat in the comment section, like it's gonna start getting crazy. You know, so here's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to like really shit on other people's businesses or whatever like that. It's just for a long time, unknowingly, one scam led to another scam, led to a series of confusion where nobody knows where they're going right now. So there's a difference between Irish moss and sea moss. Most people don't know what that difference is. So people who are selling Irish moss and sea moss have been able to use both names to capitalize off of target, you know, marketing and all that. And it messes up the customers because they're getting the wrong product. Then you got people that knowingly are just jumping on a wave. So you got like a lot of people put Dr. Sebi name on their sea moss. They say Dr. Sebi approved Chondrus crispus, right? Not really understanding that that's a specific type of sea moss. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing to know is that although we call it sea moss, and I'll continue to say sea moss or Irish moss, is really algae. You know what I'm saying? So for the people that really want to get to understand this stuff, the study is phycology, you know, but this right here, like this is the prime example of what's mostly sold on the market now. You know, and that's before we get to the dirty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this right here is the primary thing they sell on the market. And a lot of times they call this Irish moss, right? This beige looking yellowish kind of stuff right here, or maybe something like this. You know, you'll get, these are the most popular that they sell as Irish moss or Chondrus crispus. And none of these is Irish moss or Chondrus crispus. Now, all of these are real algae. All of these are actual sea moss, but none of these are Chondrus crispus. None of these, see, this is, and I have this here so that people can see. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to teach people as much as possible, not just to sell my own blue magic, but so that people know the difference. This is what Chondrus crispus looks like. I'm moving it around the screen. I have this everywhere so you can see the huge difference. Like, you can't even mistake it. Once you know what this look like, you can't even be fooled into thinking, oh yeah, that's Irish moss. No, that's not Irish moss. This is Irish moss. This is Chondrus crispus. This is Guso, and this is Eucuma cottoni. That people just call it cotton for short. You know what I'm saying? Cotton I still like cotton, you know what I'm saying? But I don't eat it as much because I you know, I just had a blue magic in the fridge, you know what I'm saying? But back in the days, I used to like to eat a lot of cotton because cotton is like the cheapest sea moss that you can make into a gel. $1 of it will make like a 16-ounce jar. So a lot of people are used to seeing, you know, when they deal with sea moss gel, they're used to paying a certain price. So that's the first thing. They're used to paying a certain price for it, $20. Well, first of all, you're getting ripped off paying $20 even for that jar, because it's a $1, you know, it's mostly water and probably poorly prepared, and it was dead. It was dead before it even was turned into gel in the first place. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'll go through and show you, like, and this is where I want to say shout out to the brother Ha Davis.
I was gonna ask, how much are you selling your blue magic for?
I think we sell it normally for like $60 or something like that, but it's on sale for like $30 or something. Something crazy. It's on sale though.
And how many servings do you get in a jar?
It depends on how you do it, but it's a 16-ounce jar.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, and how much should you consume a day?
Man, in my house, we probably do a jar a day.
Wow. But let's say for me,
we do, but like we put it in our smoothies, we put it in soups, we put it in spaghetti sauce, like we put it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So we
can it be a meal replacement?
Absolutely, because it's gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna fill you up. That's what it's used for. It's used actually. Chondrus crispus is actually used in ice cream, salad dressings, milks, all of that, all around the world, because of that purpose. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at Ha Davis' hand right here, he's holding two different jars of sea moss gel. This right here is what people normally used to buying, this yellow stuff. This right here in his other hand, his left hand, is the blue magic. It's always like a greenish blue color. Now, throughout the course of the conversation and the curriculum and the class, and we have to talk about the algae because it's a large part of what we do. But you know, there's a lot of things about this whole sea moss business that people didn't know, and of course I know, because you know, like we really with.
I was like, he just gonna be here and go in the mall. Because I was like, I keep hearing, the basic shit. Then I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss. No, he's fucking good.
Like we really, I go out and get that thing for real. Like we don't even play with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of practices that I know that's going on. Like people growing their sea moss on top of garbage bottles. Like those bottles came out the trash, and they took like ropes or shoestrings and just tied up sea moss on it, and they grow it like that.
Right.
That sea moss never reaches maturity. It never reaches the full pigment level. So because the algae nutrition is made up pigment, sugar, mineral, that's how the nutrients is built in the algae. If you can't get the full pigment, you can't get the full nutrition. There is no such thing as yellow or gold sea moss. That's all garbage. That's all. Any yellow or gold sea moss is dead sea moss.
Right. So I'm going to cash app you. How much is a jar? I'm going to cash app you and then text you my address.
I got you. That's it.
What
is
it?
But look at this. This is the stuff right here, Fred, that they don't want to see. See, what they don't know is that 98% of the sea moss they buying is coming off the street like this. See, look at this person right here. Is this? A lot of these sea moss guys that sell sea moss on Amazon, they have people like this that they just give. They tell them $10 a garbage bag. And when you live in a coastal city or island city, different algae will wash up on the road, on the side of the shoreline, on the beach, and they'll just put it in garbage bags and sell it. Now, the problem with that is people spit on it, they walk in it, dogs pee in it, they chew it, they shit on it, and they bag that up and put that in garbage bags and sell it. That right there is that's a common practice in the sea moss game. You know what I'm saying? Like people that don't know what they're buying. And when you buying again the yellow sea moss, it gets even crazier because yellow sea moss is dead sea moss. Guso is and cotton. These are both classified as red algae. So they're supposed to have a darker red pigment to it. But again, you see it's grown on rope, so it's not going to reach the full maturity like as if it was in rocks or snuggled into the soil or the shoreline or something like that, somewhere where it could, So, otherwise it'll look something like this. So this is Gracilaria and this is Gracilaria. So you see this is like a light yellowish beigeish color. You see this is a dark purple. Now, even though this is purple, this is still not Chondrus crispus. So people would think because this is purple, this is the Chondrus crispus of Dr. Sebi. No, this is not Chondrus crispus. This is not Chondrus crispus. This is not Chondrus crispus. There's a guy online that says he gets Chondrus crispus from Peru. So I had to go a step further, and then I had to show people longitude and latitude. Like, okay, now here's the difference between sea moss and Irish moss. Irish moss comes from a cold water region, right? Hence Ireland, right? When you see Ireland, Ireland is in the Arctic, the top of the North Pole. This is where all of your cold water algae grow. Your kelps, your Chondrus crispus, your bladderwracks. This is what Dr. Sebi was talking about. All of these people here are using Dr. Sebi's name to market their sea moss and say it's Irish moss or Dr. Sebi approved, but it's not Chondrus crispus. Chondrus crispus doesn't grow in St. Lucia. It doesn't grow in Grenada, Jamaica, Peru, or Tanzania. So although it might be purple and it might come from one of these places, it's not Chondrus crispus. It's not that. See, this right here is a very special, specific thing. It's very high in phosphorus, and phosphorus is, that's the #1 currency inside your body, especially if you're dealing with diabetes or any type of energy issue that your body can have. You know what I'm saying? Phosphorus is the #1 currency, ATP, so Chondrus crispus has a very profound effect on your body's energy systems, and then also on your body's bone marrow, which is the focus of our particular program. You know what I'm saying? So we have a book called the Soul Craft Scroll. And we have like hormesis training. That's what we call our system of calisthenics and isometrics with our nutrition and all that put together. And our anyway, we got a whole little system. And like that's a large, this is all a large portion of, so it's just an outgrowth. But the CMOS has gotten so crazy over the years.
Man, can I donate to you? Can I send some? Can I buy some CMOS so we can get out? So I can start my show, man. You about to go?
Hold on. Can I just talk about this because this, you know what? It's not this is not funny. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to can I just put the kombucha? Can I just explain the kombucha one time and then I can go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because here's what happened. People didn't understand that kombucha is seaweed. You see what I'm saying? So people got mad with me when I said the kombucha is not good. But I wasn't saying that the original kombucha was not good. See, original kombucha is a strand of kelp that they use to make kelp tea. Kombu is the Japanese word for kelp, and cha is the Japanese word for tea. So you have kelp tea, kombucha. Now, they changed that into to commercialize it and make it faster. They got rid of the need for the kelp and they replaced the kelp with just pure white sugar. So now all they're doing is, and to speed up the fermenting process, they have a colony of bacteria and yeast that they use. So what they have now is a starter kit. It's called SCOBY, Symbiotic Culture of Bacteria and Yeast. And this right here is what kombucha tea is. They put this right here in a bucket or a tub, wherever. They add water to it. They add sugar to it. And this is kombucha tea. So if you're buying kombucha tea in the supermarket, whether you're getting it raw or homemade, whatever, this is what you're getting right now. And so, I just was like, there's no way that I could transfer people from the cow snot to the kombucha. Like to me, it didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I know I got to come back really and really go in, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but just so many different things we touch on throughout the course of the curriculum, the documentary, if you will, the whole American healer experience, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we're definitely celebrating our victory lap in terms of actually having science validate that some of the herbs that we use are cutting edge technology in terms of being herbs that they're using to regrow the pancreas right now. And we have that in we got 3 different let me show you those because you might want to grab.
How do we purchase it? What's your Cash App?
You could go to drinky.com. When you go to drinky.com, hit the share. When you go to drinky.com, remember to refresh the payment screen. I got like a low budget security, like it's a capture, but it's no capture. So you just gotta refresh the payment screen. You know what I'm saying? Or it won't let you pay. But all of these actually have the active tryptophan. That the active type of tryptophan is a very rare type of tryptophan that actually inhibits the inhibitor of beta cell growth in your pancreas. And it's a very crazy thing. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, this is a bazillion-dollar thing because everybody that has diabetes becomes type 1. And so maybe people, don't really know that. Even a lot of people that have type 2 diabetes, as I'm talking to them, they don't really know this. So this is like something that people really need to know. If you have type 2 diabetes, every single day that you're a type 2 diabetic, your pancreas is shrinking, and so there's a point where your pancreas is going to get to the point where you now, even though you started out as type 2 diabetic, you're going to become insulin dependent, which means now you type 1 because that's really the main hardline differences. There's a lot of differences between type 1 and type 2, but the main hardline difference is type 1 is insulin dependence. Type 2, not insulin dependence, at least at their core. You know what I'm saying? The primary. So type 2, you will become insulin dependent if you don't find a way. And, you know, the thing that is the brightest silver lining in the cloud of metabolic illness is now the potential to regrow pancreas tissues. So, you know, the thing that just was crazy to me was like, you know, we already had it. Woo!
Yeah, man. So this is the healthy blue magic, man. And I'm gonna buy a bottle. I'm a cash app you. And what's your cash app? People want to cash app you instead of. Can they do that instead or no?
Yeah, nah, because I don't. Yeah, they could cash at me to send a donation. I definitely need a donation. A single father with 5 children. That's why y'all see me on the boat, even to go get the sea moss. Even to go get the sea moss, I got my children because, you know, I always got my babies with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even on the boat,
I was like, you just gonna be here going to the mall. Because I was like, I keep hearing, you know, basic shit. And I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss. No, he's fucking good. That motherfucker don't miss, man.
So, you know, I can always use donations, but I don't want people's stuff to get crazy. In Cash App, I don't know how to really take orders in Cash App like that.
Okay.
You know, I can get yours because I know, you know, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to, you know, but everybody else, if they order in the website, I know they, you know, when they order.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, so this is now. Here's the thing. This is a lot down. We ain't really get to break it down to really break, you know, to understand it. But people that are used to having yellow sea moss, they're not really used to the potency that's in my gel. So when you open it, the smell gonna fill the room immediately. When you taste it, it's gonna be so, it's almost like a super concentrated. So if you're used to that yellow kind of sea moss, then that'll give you like a much, you know, like you can stretch it a lot longer.
Got it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm out of here. I appreciate you. You know,
oh, it's all up. It's all up. Come back next month again and do
yeah,
it
no,
again.
I gotta come. Yeah. So what I want to do is come and break down the whole, like do a whole nice little sea moss class for the, you know.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Appreciate you, big homie.
Yes, sir.
All the time, dog. Appreciate Dr. Inky for coming through. Appreciate you, knowledge, man. Thank you guys for coming through, man. I'm gonna order me a bottle, and you know what I mean. I want to live as long as possible, man. Like, don't we all? Well, all of us don't want to live as long as possible because we be bullshitting with our health. If you bullshit, if you BSing with your health, that means you don't want to. You really, really don't want to live long. All right, man. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's rock and roll. Where we at? We got the Brittney Griner thing. Brittney Griner was sentenced to 9 years today. And all right, why don't we just start the beam-ins and the phone calls right now as I give my thing, because we only got like an hour and a half or something like that. But Brittney Griner was sentenced to 9 years. And because I'm a human, I have a level of empathy and great sympathy for her, because I know that she is a political prisoner. And I know she's definitely being overcharged. And 9 years is a bit too long in America. The thing we got to understand is Brittney Griner is not in America. People say it's just marijuana. I don't know what the laws are in Russia. I've seen them cut man hands off for stealing. How do we know what the severity of the punishment are? We don't live in Russia. We are not governed by Russian law. It's nothing we can do to put ourselves in their economy. That's why you don't see people getting killed over there. You know what I mean? Communism works for them. You know, if you steal something in China, they whip that boy 5 times because he stole something. You know what I mean? Who are we to implement? See, Nate, in my opinion, it's not even my opinion. Americans are feel too entitled. We are too entitled. We believe that because we are Americans and we live in this great country, we can implement our laws in a whole nother country. So when your child does something bad and my child does something bad, do they get the same punishment in different homes? Or no, they don't. So that's what I want to. So that's what I want to say, man. We can't have this American ideology, and you're dealing with Russia. They cut people hands off for stealing. They're countrymen, not American. They're countrymen. You can Google these stories. And I think it's just preposterous that we are so arrogant. We are so arrogant that we think because we are the big, bad, the mighty American, that we can tell Russia how to govern their country. And I think it's wrong. And 2, here's how we are idol worshipers. I'm gonna prove to you how we are idol worshipers. Brittney Griner is a basketball player.
Yep.
CNN tells you to fight for her. ESPN tells you to fight for her. Fox Sports tells you to fight for her. Black men aren't doing enough to fight for her. The reason why you are fighting for her because she's a celebrity. You know why? Because tell me someone in your city that's in prison right now for 2 bags of weed. Why are you not fighting for them the same way you're fighting for Brittney Griner? We are a nation of idol worshipers. We are a nation of followers. The reason why we are fighting for Brittney Griner is because she's famous. She's a good basketball player. You don't know if she's a good human being. Have you met her? Have you seen her do volunteer work? I've never seen her go viral for doing volunteer work. We don't know what type of person she is. So I think this is a classic example and I'm speaking to black people as a whole. We hate America. Oh, fuck America. They don't do shit for us. Bullshit. But then we got to become American to free her from another country. How about we act un-American, right? Act un-American, and that little black boy and that little black girl that's in the county jail in Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, Miami, Detroit, Dallas for 2 bags of weed. I've never seen no one on YouTube ever in the history of YouTube. I'm talking about like that I watch. I don't know, speaking of hyperboles, that has said, you know what, Fred? No one's ever DM'd me. Fred, man, this man was wrongly accused, man. He's doing 10 years for 2 bags of weed. Now we want to come together and be American. This ain't a black woman's issue. This ain't a black man's issue. This is Russia versus America. You either gonna be American, or you're not. Now we're gonna be American because Brittney Griner needs the president's help. But we know what we gonna do tomorrow. Oh, fuck America. America ain't shit, man. I'm a victim in America, man. America is racist, man. They ain't shit, man. Stop asking the man, you asking the same man to feed you to starve you tomorrow. Pick one, pick a side. Hypocrite. What's up, Nate?
Yeah. What's up, Fred? Look, I like how you calling out the hypocrisy in all of us, not just,
and me too. Yes, me too. Me too. Yeah.
Because it's true. We all been at that point where we like, fuck this shit. We want to leave, but we don't. Because we know, like, we did a lot of us did our history. We did our homework on a lot of places, a lot of laws, a lot of things that we learned where our people, they did the right thing. They built their own businesses when they weren't welcome. They weren't welcome. So they made their own land. They got their own land. They paid their own business. They waited their own business. They handed it down to their children. And guess what? It was burned down and destroyed violently. So, and it's like, well, we know if we try that again, more than likely it will happen again. So why don't we just fucking leave and go somewhere else? There's a lot of us that's rich now, very wealthy now. Why don't we just take some of that money, buy a private island, and that be where we all can stay? It hasn't been done yet, right? So why no one hasn't thought of that? And I'm not pleading somebody that's wealthy to take their money and do that, because I can't tell somebody else with money to do that shit. But I'm sure even them have thought, man, I don't want to be here no more. So again, it is the hypocrisy in all of us. And you're right. Yeah. Absolutely 100% unequivocally. So unfortunately, she did what she did. And you know what? I'm not gonna come down too hard because we all have done stupid shit. But at that point, when you go to another country, man, you have to be on your P's and Q's, because these countries don't fucking play. I've heard some crazy laws, right? Some crazy fucking laws. We talk about our laws.
And I'm not gonna play the video because it's kind of violent, but read the title: Alleged Russian thief getting hands broken with a metal bat. How the hell can we sit here and say what's the rules in Russia? It's too much. Check the crime records in Russia. Ain't no crime there. Niggas ain't killing niggas in Russia like they doing over here. Niggas not walking down the street with their pants halfway off their ass smoking weed. We've gotten to a country where it's cool to smoke weed now. It's cool to smoke vapes in public now. Not you don't do that shit in your home now. You walk down Martin Luther King Boulevard smoking weed. You walk down Martin Luther King, not even in a brown bag no more. You take them shots while you walking down the street. The nerve of us, the nerve. This is my. It's not even a.
It's not your opinion. I was once a hypocrite too, but when you get older and you mature, you start to understand that America is better than a lot of these countries. It gave us the option to either be somebody or not be somebody, and for her to be arrogant like that and go to Russia and pull that stunt, I don't feel bad for her. No, you just got to do. I don't even have empathy. You just got to do that time, man, because America let us get away with being straight jackasses. Yep. Seriously. So I don't have no empathy for her. And she needs to grow up. She's too old. She got way too much at stake to be just acting like that. She got too much to lose. So she blew it and she just got to suffer. It's as simple as that, man. Because if you don't want to follow nobody else's rules, stay here in America and participate in the rainbow activities and be a drug addict, be irresponsible, spend your money frivolously. Just stay here. Don't go to other countries and try to influence them and go over there with that same behavior,
Yeah, and let me just put this shit in order. Read the title. Another American caught with weed in Russia sentenced to 14 years in prison.
God damn.
They don't play.
They don't play.
They don't fucking play.
What's crazy is we need, like, black people as a whole need to grow up, because weed is not that important. It's really not, man. A lot of black people think they need to wake up, wake and bake, take their lunch breaks doing it, Do it before they go to bed. It's like, it's not that serious, man. If you got issues, go get help, man. Stop trying to hide behind weed and alcohol. It's not going to solve your problems. But look at Montrezl Harrell, if I'm not mistaken, who played for the Charlotte Hornets, right? I mean, what's the purpose, bro? You got caught with that much weed? That's a federal crime, dude. Is it that important? He might not even have a basketball career, as far as I know. I haven't heard them talk about it yet, but god damn, weed is not that important, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like we had people we knew when we grew up that got arrested for weed. They was put in jail for what, several months, maybe 3 years, probably
Man,
2
a
years,
decade. Man,
4 or
some
5.
people have got lost in the system over a bag of weed.
Yeah,
Over
let's be
a
honest,
bag
dude.
of weed.
Let's look at both sides. Like honestly, this law, honestly, is pitiful on all and globally. Honestly, like to put somebody in jail for weed. Honestly, let's be honest. It's bullshit. It's not really important at the same time. Yeah, it's not important to wake up and smoke marijuana. It really isn't. That's not the first thing that should be on your mind. The first thing. There's people out there that as soon as they wake up, they smoking in their bed. They're not even going to brush
Don't
their
brush
teeth.
their
Nothing.
teeth. Wonder why they got bad hygiene in the mouth. Cause you waking up smoking. I knew a person who I'm not making this up, man. He was at work one day and he had the hallway smelling like his breath. And people saw roasting him. Just like, dude, you don't smell your breath, and then you got a job. You don't want to use your dental. Like, come on, man. Stop that smoking shit in the morning, bro. Shit stink.
Right. I just want because we got to put this in perspective. See, people are just thinking about America. No, if you sell weed, and I don't know what they consider large, 5 to 12 years in Russia. 5 to 12 years. We are so fucking entitled as an American. Oh man, you can't do this to an American. Oh, that's too much of a time. Well, if a Russian sells weed, they go into jail for 5 to 12 years.
Yeah,
but we was already warned about this stuff. Like, they have made movies about going to other countries and these people, and it was true stories too. They got caught with some illegal substance and got lost in the system overseas. We was warned about this. We arrogant as hell, man. We don't appreciate this country. I know we went through shit. Black people, we did go through some shit. Racism is alive, but at the end of the day, you're not going to go to Africa because them Africans really not going to rock with you like that. So you might as well get your act together in this country.
Well, allow me to be a devil's advocate here.
Sure.
Like I said, I didn't get a chance to finish, but these laws, some of these laws are very, very, ancient, honestly, and some of these laws make absolutely no sense. They need to be reformed. There's plenty of laws that should be reformed, and honestly, look, I used to be that person that used to just do that shit all the time, every single day, all the time, a lot, and I realized, like, as I got older, I have to slow down because a lot more things become more important. A lot more priorities come first. So, I feel like something like that shouldn't even be top 10 questions as far as the law. That should be an afterthought. That shouldn't be an afterthought. We got a lot more problems. Like, where's the law about if a police officer don't know how to de-escalate a situation, they need to be reprimanded, or his superior officer. It's a lot more problems. What about traffic as far as parking goes? I heard parking in a lot of these states is a monopoly, and they're doing a lot of legal programs with it. So, and what about price gouging on these lands, the red line and all that stuff? There's a lot of laws that need to be reformed. That's more important than somebody smoking some fucking weed. I mean, it's pitiful in my opinion. It's wrong in my opinion, and I just feel like the focus on putting somebody behind bars, it sounds and smells like a business, and it is a business. We all learn about, if you watch them prison documentaries, the people who do the research behind it, it's basically just a business, and this just adds on to that. Somebody go walking down the street smoking weed or carrying weed, they get locked up. Now they're gone for what, half a decade.
Yeah.
But yet you got a pedophile who touched and groped a child can get out in 4 or 5 years. Excuse me? This is bullshit. I mean, there's people touching people who can get out in 4 to 5 years. And guess what? They have certain laws now where they can be protected, where you cannot even know if they're in your fucking neighborhood.
And they're
Especially
protected in jail too. They protected in jail too.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, look, weed is not important, ladies and gentlemen. It is not important to be doing that much, so much where you have to feel like you gotta live with it. That's a problem. That means you probably have an addiction. That is a problem. But also, a problem is if you have a law, literally a legislation to sit there, go through all this paperwork with our tax dollars to send somebody over a fucking decade just because they want to partake in marijuana, a plant. You got to be fucking kidding me. Why you got Billy, Jake, and John groping a little girl or something? He's gone for 4 to 5 years, and he's back on the street.
Right. No, you're right. And it's the reality is she broke the law in the where it's not governed by us, man.
Yeah, you're right.
It's but this should prove to y'all that all these groups, these cancel groups, these alphabet boys, these pronouns, these vice presidents, these presidents, these vice presidents, have no bearing and have no power in the grand scheme of things. Now hear me out. This isn't about racism. Because you're black, you have empathy for her, and that's fair. Send as many letters as you want to Joe Biden as possible. You're more than welcome to. If he reads them, good luck. This is not about race. The Democratic Party and these feminist groups and the alphabets and the pronouns are going to make you believe that this is about a black woman versus America, and America's not being fair to the black woman. No. They locked up a white man for 14 years, yo. They destroyed a man's hand, a Russian man, for stealing. If a Russian sells drugs, marijuana, if they sell marijuana in their country, they're doing 5 to 12 years, no questions asked.
Hey, Fred.
Yes.
Donald Trump.
Hey, all day long.
Oh yeah. Donald Trump would have got it done. And Champion Hart says, "Where are the alphabet people for Brittney Griner? They quiet as a church mouse."
Yes, they are.
Because they don't have power, man. This is proof. So when they coming after you on social media and y'all niggas getting intimidated because you got 1,000 people in your comments, it's not real. That's why I don't believe in no cyber bully. Can't no one bully me on the internet? How are you gonna make me feel bad or feel insecure because you disagree with me? I never understood that shit. A cyber bully. No, man.
Man, I don't feel sorry for Brittney Griner at all. Dude, she talked all that shit about how America was terrible, how talking about the national anthem and all that shit. Yeah. Now look, dude, she would give any and everything to be back over here. It don't make no sense. And a lot of people do it. She has to be held accountable. She had broke the law over there. Yeah. Dude, man, I had a long ass discussion with somebody today. They was all in their emotions, getting ready to damn near cry over this bullshit. Talking about or whatever, how she should be home and all this other stupid ass shit. No, she broke the damn law. She has to be held accountable, period. But I do believe that if Donald Trump was in office, she would have been home.
No, Donald Trump would have set a mandate. If you don't do this, we're not buying vodka from you anymore. Whatever they sell, it's a joke, right? But
yeah, all they did was make gas high as hell. That's it.
No, he'll tax their ass. He'll tax them. Oh, what
sanction the fuck out of them.
You need cotton from us? I don't know what we sell here. Oranges? What we sell? Oranges, bananas.
I don't know, something.
Whatever we're importing to Russia. Oh, you need this to survive, huh, nigga? Oh, you do, huh? Well, it's gonna trust you 3 times. China said, oh shit, nah, I'm good. Here, take this LaMelo Ball guy. He ain't that important,
right?
Take this this rapper dude, but he's never coming back to my country. We don't care. He's back in America. You understand what I'm saying? Like we are so, this sense of coolness that black people have. Oh, it's all right. I'll do it. It's like, you know where it starts? When you're 7 years old and the cashier say, do you want your change? Nah, it's cool. Give me my 6 cents. It's 94 cents. Give me my 6 cents. Oh, cool.
I need all that. I need all that.
Yeah, we're not even accountable to ourselves. We live in paycheck to paycheck, but we don't want the 6 cents back. Ah, it's cool.
Hey, why they always ask if we want our change? But at the corner store, they known for that shit, bro. Think about how many 6 cents they done stole from us. Now listen, 99 cents. Give me my fucking penny. I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. Give me that goddamn penny.
Yes.
Hey, nigga tried to hold my penny hostage a couple days ago. Hey, nigga.
Look, give me my penny, nigga.
That's 99 cents, nigga. That ain't no dollar. This ain't North Carolina. You ain't taxing me on no damn food. Give me my goddamn penny.
Facts. It's just insane, man. Our sense of entitlement, KB.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a fact, man. Dude, Americans, dude, we are spoiled. I'm telling, dude, we are really spoiled here, man.
You sound like an African.
Who, me?
You sound like a Nigerian.
This is
the Americans.
This is the only first world country.
It's true though. We are spoiled, man. Like we really are, bro. Like we spoiled as fuck over here.
Okay,
explain.
explain.
Only first world. I'll let you go in a second. This is the only first world country where you can talk back to the president, to the leader. It's the only first world country you can do this. You can't disrespect the king and the queen. Man, we got best country in the world, man.
Well, I just want to ask Kevin. Oh,
well, I don't know. I've been in every country, but it's a great country.
I just want to ask Kevin, like, can you explain a little bit about, the how we're spoiled? I know I get what you're saying, just for certain people that may be confused, but I think I get an idea why you said it. But just want you to elaborate.
For one, in some countries, if you say anything about the government on the internet, you can go to jail for that.
Yeah.
Even if you even if you litter on the ground, you can go to jail for that in some of these countries. Dude, we got it. We got it on easy mode over here. Like we really do. If you like boil it down, we have it on easy mode. Even if we steal something, right? Like we may go to jail, we might not. Like we may get a ticket or some shit like that. But just like Fred has said, some dude had got his fucking hands broken for stealing something. We don't get that here. You know?
Nah, you steal something, you do 2 days in jail like I did. I just think that Americans don't. Everybody online is coming from an American's perspective. They don't even have cocaine they have cocaine in Russia. You can't even sell cocaine in Russia. You can't even sell weed in Russia, man. The pain, the punishment is so severe.
And Nate, I'm not saying that America, that it is all like peaches and cream and everything is fine and dandy. I mean, whatever. Like we got our own issues too, but some of these other countries are very, very harsh when it comes to punishment. Very harsh. You know.
All right, man. It's
spread the rise for the child, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And we just. It's like me when I go to other countries. You know what I say? Oh, anybody speak English? The fuck is wrong with me?
I got a question, Fred.
Yes, please.
Or actually to everyone on the panel. I just want to hear everyone's point of view on this. Why do you think we have this isolation, this isolation nationalistic like viewpoint. Most of us do, if not all of us. And like what you just said, Fred, that is very true. What you just literally just said, like why? Because clearly it can't be just a mix of ignorance and just deniability. Just this ain't gonna happen. It's gotta be something else where, like you said, Kevin, we're basically spoiled. But where does it really the root cause of it come from? You go to another country, you feel like you don't need to like try to learn a language, or you just don't want to like acknowledge the laws and what could happen. You just go there to enjoy the your surroundings, at the very most past your limit. And we've heard of people going past the limit of what they're supposed to do in different countries, and they either get murdered or they get kidnapped, and a lot of the other different crazy things. So I just want to hear like why, especially from us, why do we just go and feel like
I think it's a lack of discipline and being naive. I think that's what it all really boils down to. Because even if you don't learn their language and you just go to be a tourist, you still shouldn't be an arrogant person and think that what you do in America, you can go there. So it's like you don't want to learn nothing. You don't want to learn their laws. You don't want to have an open mind. Because I don't think nobody's holding us back at this point. It's like the internet has been available for the past 20 years, really, and everybody should know. So that's just my opinion. I don't know everything. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion.
I think
it's selective, man. It's selective. It's selective. Just like when the police kill black people, man. We selective, man. Selective morality, man. That's what it's all about. Listen. Don't nobody give a fuck if Tim Jones get locked up for 9 years in Russia.
Right.
The only reason why Fred know the nigga got 14 years because he Googled the shit.
Right.
In the words of the great philosopher Young Dro, FDB. Fuck that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you, Cal. I have
listen, this is what I'm saying though. Listen, this is what I always say. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody really want to be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You want all the admiration of
the coolness, the culture.
Listen, you want everything that niggas have. You want the swag. You want the bravado. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to rap. You want to have a drill. You want to do all that.
You want
when
the drill?
The police come behind you.
When they pull you over.
Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, okay. You know what I mean? They turn right into what they already are. Cause
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Now listen. Now she had all this tough shit to say when she was out here in America. You know what I'm saying? When she was listen. When she was hiding behind the LGBTQ community, when she could kind of do and say whatever the fuck she wants, she could be all tough and manly and shit, right?
Yes, sir.
But Russia said, "Come here." Oh yeah, that's a vagina. But we're gonna treat you like you a nigga. So come here. You wanna be a man so goddamn bad? You wanna have tattoos? You wanna, you know what I mean? You wanna walk around this motherfucker like you a man? All right, take these 9.5. You know what I'm saying? Take these 9.5, bitch.
They humbled her. They humbled the rainbow community in America. And Fred is right. This proves that the rainbow community never had power. And this is why I cannot respect no celebrities that was apologizing to them. I can't respect them.
No. But Hannibal, it's different though. Let's make sure we know that is different. Okay? Like just like we could do just like Fred just said, we could do certain shit in America. Certain rules in America can go down like that. But once you go across them waters and all that, it's a whole different ball game. They ain't fucking with you like that. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, first of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't really one to want to go to Russia any goddamn place. First of all, it's too goddamn cold. Number one. And number two, it ain't niggas that look like me out that motherfucker. And let me say this about Brittney Griner, right? Let's say this. I firmly believe this. If she looked like a woman, they wouldn't even have said it. They'd have given her a slap on the wrist. You didn't know no better.
I don't think so.
But they looked at Cuz.
Shit.
They said, hey, as soon as they arrested the nigga, they said, oh, you a big bitch. Let me go ahead and put you in these goddamn handcuffs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you something.
Oh yeah, just to clear this up too.
It's funny what you said, but I don't believe that. I think that it's two things. She broke the law and she's American.
American, yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
You American?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So as soon as they realize you missed your flight, when you back over there, when they punch in your visa and they say, "Oh, Brittney Griner hasn't returned. Brittney Griner didn't check in," because when you get off the plane, you got to check. Have you traveled to another country, Kyle?
Hell no.
That's what they do. So I hope you do. Hope you and your family.
No, we'll soon, but it ain't gonna be Russian.
Okay, yeah.
But go ahead.
Now, so when you definitely not. So every time when you leave America, you have a barcode on your passport. Scan it. It aligns with where you're going. So when you scan it to the other country, the U.S. embassy knows you're there.
Yep.
So everybody knows where you're at. So when you don't scan, where's Brittney Griner? Oh, she's been arrested. So that's how you know. So that's how they know how many Americans are in this country, how many Saudi Arabians are in this country legally, because you can move illegally too. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with this, man. And but yeah.
Yo, and all these people that are like complaining about this show, like you can't even do what Brittney Griner did here. Like you can't even do that here. You know, I mean, whatever. Like you got a better chance at not getting like 9 years, but you know, but you can't even do that here. You know.
Yeah, the crime is just not as severe. But we've normalized drugs though. I was gonna do a video, but I said nah. But now I'm inspired to do it now.
Do it, Fred.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you.
Yeah.
How we've normalized drugs and alcohol in the podcast universe now. Everybody is smoking weed and getting drunk on the podcast.
Yeah, you want to know what's the weakest podcast? And people gonna disagree with me. Is Drink Champs. I hate that podcast.
I don't hate it.
They have so many people on there, and I'm like, please do the interview because you too damn drunk. Take a shot. You hear the horns going off in the background. I'm like, God damn, I cannot watch this, man.
And not to mention,
you missing a boat though. See, you missing a boat with Drink Champs though. So I'm gonna tell y'all why though.
Why?
What people tell the truth?
Drunk people.
No, but they don't even tell the truth. It's like, here, ask a question.
Them niggas be telling stories. They be so loose. Listen, when they used to have that tiger bone, like they used to have like this Chinese whiskey.
I know. They never finished the interview because they be so drunk. Nori asks a question, then they gotta take a shot, then the horns go off, and we just because I be wanting to know certain things, but I just stopped watching that years ago because I was like, I can't take it. That's not even a good podcast, man.
You never even heard the story about how Irv Gotti found out that Ashanti was with Nelly. You got that from Drink Champs because he was drunk. He was drunk as a skunk, man, spilling all type of beans.
Well, now everybody knew that Nelly and Ashanti was together and how they got together.
You said what?
I said everybody knew Nelly and Ashanti was together.
You didn't hear nothing I just said to you, brother.
He's talking about like in the beginning, like how it first started.
Gotti didn't even know. You know, Irv Gotti, that was his.
He didn't. Okay, yeah,
that was his piece.
Look, fuck these.
That girl.
Fuck these celebrities that be promoting shit that for the first of all, that's not even theirs. They don't even 100% have stake in it. They have these fucking bottles. They don't even own them. They don't even have 1% stake in it.
Brand ambassador.
They don't even have 3% stake. This ain't fucking theirs. I mean, I don't even think you should even own an alcohol company, in my opinion. Even 100%. I think you could do better with that type of money. But if you're gonna do that shit, earn at least, like, I don't know.
Go ahead, Fred.
No, please.
They even had Alicia Keys on there, whatever, right, smoking a blunt. Did y'all see that shit? Yeah,
Yeah, I seen
Alicia
that.
Keys was on there smoking a blunt.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. She had
Alicia
that big
Keys.
old chain on.
Oh.
And she was like, or whatever, like I don't.
She was
She
looking
changed
at
her
a
image.
character, man. When
Like I
seen
don't
it,
even
I'm like,
smoke, like, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it. And she
yeah,
had
she was
hit the
looking
blunt
way
on
out of character
Yeah.
on that.
I'm be honest. I believe she do. I'm gonna be honest. From my understanding,
Probably do.
certain shit
Yeah.
what happened, like certain stuff. I'm not gonna go into all that. I feel like because all
I
this
mean, she
shit we
played
learned,
both sides.
huh?
Yeah, she a switch hitter probably.
She played both sides. So yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man,
But-
I just go ahead.
Mhm.
Go ahead,
No, go
man.
ahead, Fred, because I feel like you about to drop some. Go ahead.
No, I'm
Drop
not
some gems on it.
I'm not about to drop shit. Nah,
Yes. Well, I just feel like on both sides, I feel like this situation is just globally. I feel like that type of law it should just be like just thrown out. Honestly, like who gives a fuck if she's doing that shit, man, or he's doing this shit, or I'm not gonna. There's probably somebody outside my door, down the street, not outside my door, but down the street on the corner doing that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Honestly, we got more important matters, and that like to know that over here it's not that severe, and we talk about in other countries harsh. That's a problem, in my opinion. That is like why.
Russia is going through the drug problem too. But go ahead, Fred.
No, I was just gonna. You know what got me? I was watching Drink Champs because I'm like, I wasn't born when Patti LaBelle was in her prime.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, shit. I mean, I probably was, but I'm saying I want to know about Patti LaBelle's like how she got to where she's at. She looked beautiful. She looked. I was like, wow, she's willy. She looked good for 78, and her titties was popping out a little bit. And I'm like, I didn't applaud that, but I was like, because you want 78 to look 78.
Well, she looked good, boy.
Yeah, but she looked great.
She really did. Yeah.
She looked great though. I was very impressed with her stylist and whoever they did with her. And then they were talking about. Then I watched it for 5 minutes, and she was drinking some wine or some shit. So I said, I don't want to see Patti LaBelle like this, man. Like I don't. Like I didn't.
I mean, but okay, hold on, wait. So was she getting drunk, or did she just have a sip of wine?
I don't know. I didn't watch the whole show.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted see. Honestly, I just want the information. And as a journalist, you can't blur the line. Once you blur that line, you can't come back. You can't start off an interview. Hey, my nigga. You can't come back from that.
Yeah, then start talking all proper and shit. Like
it's impossible to come back. Hey, my nigga, what's up, man? It's a pleasure to have you in here tonight. You give him that nigga handshake and a half a hug. You're never going
to say take a shot with me.
Because now he knows you want to go to the club with him. You understand?
Man.
Now he knows you want to party with him. Now he knows you look up to him. You're his hero. Or or her hero.
Yo, what's
Viva la Mexico!
Hey, Mex. I'm gonna call Mex the chauvinist. He was going in last
Hey,
week.
fuck these bitches, man. Hey, that's all I can say, man. Hey, Fred, I just got off work. I see your title. Fuck Brittney Griner. You know what I'm saying? Because how the fuck you gonna do some illegal shit in Russia? How you gonna go to Russia and go do some illegal shit and think that you ain't gonna stay there? Like, what the fuck? Like, and on top of that shit, I'm gonna tell this. Hey, Vladimir Putin, you can take the whole WNBA, motherfucker. We don't need none of them motherfuckers. Tell you right now.
Oh shit.
No, take them all.
You give Skylar can stay.
Give us a lower gas price. You feel me? Give us a lower gas price. You can have all women's sports. You can have them all. We don't give a fuck.
Skylar believes in the black family, man. So she off limits.
Hey, I'm sorry for all the homies out there. I'm sorry for all the homies that just watch women's sports for the bitches because they look good. But let's not lie to ourselves. That is B-level competition. That is high school men's sports. So they can have all the women's sports, give us lower gas prices. You know what I'm saying? We can make world peace. Send all the bitches to Russia. There you go. You can have them all.
I've never watched a WNBA game before.
Hey, Max, they was being disingenuous yesterday talking about some. women basketball is better than the NBA. I was like, come on,
Who
man.
who the fuck said that?
Don't listen to it. Don't
Bruh,
listen to it.
if somebody
Hey, Max, am I
gave
lying?
me
Wasn't they saying
if
that?
somebody yeah, that was yesterday. Them motherfuckers are stupid. But if somebody gave me 2 tickets, VIP front court for the WNBA championship, I would consider that an act of violence. That's what I would consider that shit.
That's disrespectful.
Who would
Why
want
the
that
fuck you give
shit?
me these tickets? You disrespectful.
I'm like, yo, you trying to call me a bitch, motherfucker? You trying to call me gay? What you trying to call me?
I mean, I'm a basketball head, so I watch it when I'm bored or whatever. But I don't have nothing against it. But I'm not about to
Some of
tell
the
a
players
bunch
look
of
like men though,
men.
man.
Bruh.
Some of them.
I've
Yeah,
never seen
the
it
only way you
before.
watch
I've never seen it.
Some of them
The
players
only
look
way
like
you watch the
men, man.
WNBA is with a bottle of Jergens next to you real quick. You feel me? That's
That's
the
what I'm
only
saying. Like
reason.
when I'm bored, I watch it because I just like basketball. Period. But I won't have a conversation with a group of men. Be
Bruh.
like, yeah, the
What about the
women
volleyball?
they
Hey,
play
What about
better.
volleyball, man?
if you want to see better
volleyball.
basketball, go to your local park, bro. At least them motherfuckers can do a layup. You feel me?
Hey,
You don't need
Hey, he said volleyball. See, I was watching volleyball in high school because I wanted to see they ass.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's
That's why I was watching volleyball.
That's the only reason we watch women's anything.
Cause
Like,
they
no
looking
offense,
good in
Clarissa
the
Shields
shorts.
and
I'm like,
Valentina,
God,
but
Damn, Max.
hey,
Yo, he a savage,
am I
man.
giving up the
This is
game? My
raw.
bad. Am I giving up the game? Cause come on, am I lying? Like, let me
Yeah.
know. Let me
Hey,
know.
I
but
mean,
you got a point because outside of Venus Williams, ain't nobody in this chat checking for any woman.
You wow.
that is
Hey,
true,
Fred.
man.
Hey, no, let's be honest. Look, if we all had a vote on the YouTube community, like the panel, everyone, all the men, if they had WBA and tomorrow they say, look, they're gonna be wearing lingerie, who gonna be getting tickets?
Lingerie football didn't work. It's not
Yeah,
talent.
lingerie. Yeah, it didn't work,
is
bro.
key.
Yeah,
Wait,
and
no,
ass is
First of
everywhere
all,
now.
wait a minute.
Ass
Nobody
is
ain't getting
everywhere now.
wait a minute. Nobody ain't getting no tickets for that. Nobody.
I wouldn't.
You.
That
Nope.
shit corny. They
I'm
can't
gonna
catch.
stream that shit.
They can't catch.
He said I scream that shit.
They can't catch, man. Like
I'm gonna stream
at
it.
the end, it's about talent. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
that is
like
true,
it
man.
don't matter if people buy the tickets. It's not gonna last long, and it's not gonna mean shit. So, whatever.
Yeah, I've never watched a WNBA game. Like I just never.
No.
you're not
I,
missing
ne-
nothing for
I
sure.
never seen it on TV. Like I seen like highlights one day, just like or whatever, scrolling through the channels or whatever. Like, but I ain't paying no attention to it. I don't know. It just didn't look appealing to me. Like it
They
just.
was
I don't know.
listen. They was telling Megs that women shoot better than men,
I
and
hate
I'm
when
like,
they
come
do that
on,
shit.
Man, hell
I
no.
hate when they do that shit.
Listen, women
Hold on.
don't. Let me tell you
All
why they
positive.
don't.
My dude. All positive is my dude. Much love. But all positive told me, well, the Warriors only dunk a couple times a game. The motherfucker, but they dunk. They got Andrew Wiggins. They got posters, bro. You ain't never seen no women posters. It's always a rim grazer package. You just happy she got it up above the rim when the girls dunk. They ain't bodying nobody.
And
Like,
they can't shoot better because all of their shots is set shots.
yeah,
Men, we
they
have
look
extra
like they're
muscle in our
shooting
legs.
medicine balls, bro.
Yeah, we can lift off the ground and shoot the ball if we have to. They can't do that. And that's why I'm like, shoot better. I'm like, man, y'all dudes just y'all trolling at
Bro,
this point. So I'm
women
gonna
can
fall
do
back.
nothing better than men when it comes to sport. Nothing, not no sport, not no woman is better than the best man in any sport in the history of the world ever. Pick any sport, even chess. Chess don't even require physical attributes. Bitches still can't beat dudes in that shit. Like,
Now one thing I don't like though, I think it's disgusting to me, and it's just my opinion. I think women boxing and participating in MMA that looks disgusting. I don't want to see women throwing hands like that. That's my opinion though.
Yeah, there's a piece of me that's
Like
women
ugh.
There is.
Why is you even?
There
Why
is.
is you acting like that? Like that's
Uh-huh.
disgusting.
Yeah, I don't
And
mind
don't
that.
get me, hey, don't get me twisted. I love Clarissa Shields. I think she's a glow. I will tune in for her. I will definitely keep up with her career, but she will not beat any of the top 10 dudes in her own weight class. Like, and she's just the best at women shit. Like, when it comes to the best of the best, it's always men,
Right.
bro. Like, we
Right.
gave women that shit so they would shut the fuck up and go play outside.
Like
That's why we gave them those
Muhammad
fucking
Ali
teams.
daughter. Muhammad Ali daughter, to me, she's gorgeous, but what took away from her was her boxing. I'm like, nah, I can't do it, yo. I can't do it.
Clarissa Shields could probably
Y'all
beat
show
Amir
Mr.
Khan though.
Out of here, man.
Fuck no, Amir Khan would beat the shit out of Clarissa Shields, bro.
I'm bullshit.
Nah,
I'm
he ain't got no
bullshit.
fucking chin.
He will dog his
He ain't got no chin, B.
Oh,
That
wait
nigga
a
chin
minute,
fragile
wait a
as
minute.
shit, B. That nigga chin fragile as a motherfucker. Boy, he got fine china under that.
Against men.
He said
Hey,
fine China.
Listen, hey. Listen to what I'm telling you though. People, they said they done been in the ring with her. And they couldn't, they wanted to go eat, they thought they could go easy and realized quickly that they could go easy.
But they didn't go hard.
But hold on,
No,
Cal.
yeah, they did, nigga.
But hold on, Cal. Clarissa isn't even knocking out the women.
Exactly.
She only got like 2 knockouts, and she got like what 15 fights.
I'll be in Vegas on the 13th, man. Square up.
He said square up.
Oh shit.
You stupid.
He said square up.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna let y'all disrespect the GOAT.
But wait.
We're not disrespecting her. We not. She can't beat no man in the top 10.
Nigga, she can beat Amir Khan. Nigga,
No,
she
she
can beat
can't.
Amir
Hey,
Khan.
let's be clear.
Amir Khan will dog her.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
If Amir Khan land first, it's over.
Let's be
Bro,
clear. We're talking
Amir
about.
Khan lands with all his might. He will sleep her.
Well, let's be clear. Y'all talking about women's right as far as in each sport. They cannot beat the men in their respective sports. Them because if they play against average people like us in whatever sport they're in.
Oh yeah, they'll get us.
Hey, listen.
Maybe.
It's
a maybe though. It's a maybe.
Listen, she will beat the dog shit out of me. I mean, she will make him shit his pants. You understand what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Listen, Max will piss blood for 2 weeks after fucking with Clarissa Shields.
No, I just want we got to separate that.
I think the average dude.
We're not the barometer though. We're not.
Hey, give me just as much training that she has had in her life. I will dog her shit too. Straight up. Let me get back in time. Give 20 years of training she had. I will dog her shit too.
How the fuck this got to a Clarissa Shields argument?
Hey, you ain't mad
because she's a GOAT. So if you're talking about the best, like we could say Serena Williams, right? Everyone thinks Serena Williams out her own mouth said that she cannot compete with men. Out her own mouth, that she's the greatest, might be the greatest women athlete of all time. Yeah. She said she can't compete with men.
Yeah. Hey, can you swim? Can you swim?
Can I swim?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can you?
Yeah, why you asking me, Kate? What the fuck? Yeah. Hey, we'll be in Vegas.
Yo, but didn't Serena lose to some dude or some shit like that before?
No,
like
no,
Serena.
It depends. Like, see, that's what I was saying. Like,
I did it in mixed doubles. A mixed doubles.
But see, that's what I was saying. Like, I was just clarifying what Max was saying. Like, yeah, they will lose against the best of the best in their respective fields. But you know, against people who just do it for hobbies and stuff like that.
Nah,
yeah,
but hey, listen, they can beat middle of the pack people though.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
sometimes
we're
not equal.
It depends. Yeah,
that's
sometimes.
It.
Yeah.
We ain't watching them though. Like we gotta, as men, we gotta stop being female apologists, man.
I'm be honest.
I agree.
Wait a minute.
Let's let them be who they are, man.
I'm still apologizing. Fuck y'all.
I'm
apologizing. Right?
You don't need everybody to have the same opinion. I just think that women, they're not better than men in athletics. And guess what? And you know who else believe this? 95% of women. So why are we even having this? They don't support none of this shit. They don't support women's soccer.
Oh, I know.
Basketball. Carissa Shield ain't sold out no show.
Nope.
They don't put her on the road and say, "Hey, you're gonna sell out in America." She ain't did it yet. I think she.
And the people that have bought her shit are men.
Yeah, and her pay-per-view didn't sell, or else she would have came back with another one. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not disrespecting her. I'm just telling you where we at with America. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
What about gymnastics?
You say facts.
What about gymnastics?
I mean, because it's the Olympics. Men
will body women in gymnastics in every variable you can think of.
But we don't watch it. We only watch the world championships and the Olympics. That's it. And it's more about being a naturalist than anything else. It's not about, we ain't checking for Simone Biles on a Saturday. Man,
hell no.
Hey, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers. That's what these weekends are about, man. It's about masculinity, man.
Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
Fred, you pushing 60 years old. Hey, so you seen
60, damn.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, he done added on some.
like that.
Hey, listen.
Oh
So
my God,
did
man.
you seen Cheryl Miller play back in the day?
Yeah, I did. I've seen her play.
Cheryl Miller is not fucking with nobody in the NBA.
She fucked with Reggie Miller.
Man,
That's her brother, nigga. What the fuck?
She's just honestly the best WNBA player.
Lisa Leslie
would be. No, I'm talking on the men's side. No, for real. No, for real. On the men's side, would at best will be the best high school basketball player on the men's team.
Maybe.
In the WNBA.
They can't. You forget what Zion was like in high school.
They can't handle the physicality, man.
Yeah.
They can't. Their bodies is not wired to handle the physicality of a man. Like, it's not wired that way. So stop comparing it. You guys are not better than us physically. Yeah.
Never.
I mean, if you want to do it on your own, do it on your own. You want to lift that TV on your own, take the trash out and change the oil. And every time a woman needs something, she goes to a man. She goes to an oil shop to change the oil. When her engine goes out, she gets her engine fixed by a man. When she takes her trash out, the trash man comes and picks it up. You understand? So, like, what is the conversation?
Not Bertha.
No, I'm just telling you.
Bertha
I will say
Bertha
this.
put an engine in her truck.
Go ahead.
Hey, Kyle, this one gonna surprise you. You know how I feel about the alphabet community, but I support trans men and women's sports. Let's prove a point.
Oh my God.
Let this man compete with them girls.
Every sport except boxing. Every sport except combat sports.
Support it.
Oh yeah.
All the men dress
except combat.
I'm glad you said that because that man in college was on a swim. He broke every record.
Look. Listen. It was already done back in the day in boxing when I think was it Christy Martin or one of the female boxing legends. They asked for a man, like they wanted to fight a man, like in a sanctioned fight. It was she fought a man, and she say the least she got knocked the fuck out cold. And it wasn't, and I don't even think that person was like a top fighter. Honestly, I think they were like a journeyman or something.
No,
bro,
man.
they're not fucking with us, bro.
It's on video.
Hey,
no, it's on,
if you really want to find out, let's
stop
women's sports, stop men's sports. Just make
Hey,
a
what girl
basketball
was
league
it?
and let women join. Let's see what happens.
Hey, Nate, what girl was it?
I think it was Christy Martin. Christy
Martin. Yeah, Christy Martin. Hey,
Yeah.
Roland Curtis says Sue Bird is a legend to the WNBA. Sue Bird's last game was 14 points. They tried to compare her to the late Kobe Bryant 60-point game-winning shot against the Utah Jazz. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
He cooked their asses, man.
I don't even let these guys.
I was there.
Cooked them.
I don't even let women even pretend to have these conversations. See, the problem is we got soft-ass men like maybe some of y'all when y'all get around women. No, I don't let women get away with this shit. Hell no. There's no woman on earth better than Kobe Bryant. And I hate when these NBA players say, hey, if you want to learn how to play basketball and work on your footwork and learn the skill set.
No, look, Fred, let's talk about it. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, Fred, let's talk about it, man. Like, it's a lot of simps going on right here. Look, the other day, I decided to use one of them, what they call them, little scooter jumps, just to give me something to eat. And I was on the little lane where you just like, you're supposed to drive on. Like, they got a separate lane we could drive on. And these group of women just walking, like, basically like marching. There was no way where I could get around. So I put the little thing where you let them know that you can hear me. They didn't move. And so I kind of like, kind of swerved and curved on them. And the one would say, why the hell he's on this lane? This is the sidewalk. And one was like, no, this is the lane where people use their bikes or their scooter. I was like, no, bitch, this is where you're supposed not to be walking at. Some niggas would have been like, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Over the door, nigga.
Nah, fuck that. I'll call that shit out. Like, now move down. Shit. You see me coming.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas, blood. If I'm holding the door for a woman and like she don't say thank you, I just close I let the motherfucker go.
As you should. You should. She needs to learn respect for a man. Listen, I will go and tap a girl on the shoulder. Excuse me. Hold up. Didn't
damn.
No, I'm serious.
That's cold.
I'm serious because I know what type of girl she's raising.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You understand? Yeah. No, I know.
Hey, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out, Fred.
All right, man.
Again, I had to come in and say that shit. Don't ever forget women's places in life is underneath the man. Have a good night.
I mean, he kind of got a point, but yeah, I mean,
well, a man leaves the household, man. Period.
Yeah. So you know,
a man leaves the household, and no feminist group is gonna get me off of that shit. Y'all can pretend to,
my God,
pretend to be that shit.
Crazy.
I'm leading my household.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna read you a text right now from I'm gonna read you a text from Dre. Not because I'm a male chauvinist pig, but
you are.
Just because I'm not. But she sent me a text. This is the best one. She called me. We had this conversation on the phone. Her number's not showing, right? So here's the text about the basketball court, right? She says, look at your text. And she says, can we get this one? And I look at it and I say, sure. It's simple. I'm the leader of the house. It's not nothing. It's nothing bad. It's nothing terrible about it. She says, Fred, what do you want for dinner? She don't say, I'm making what do you want for dinner? Whatever daddy wants for dinner, that's what the kids are eating for dinner.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's it.
Yeah.
Where are we going? She says, Daddy, do you have anything planned this weekend? Because I wanted to go out with the girls. Like, what's the big deal? Like, it's just the reality of this thing, man. And there's no this, and I will make concessions. Like, I will say, even if I was, and she wanted to go out, yeah, go ahead. That's just how it operates. Go ahead, Kyle.
You see my baked potato last night.
The what?
You see my baked potato last night.
Yeah, for real. Chicken and shrimp.
It was good. It looked good too. It looked good. It looked good.
Shit, man. I think every man.
Some of these niggas can't even get a cup of noodle out there in these streets.
Yeah.
Can't even get a cup of water, nigga.
They got 4 different meals on the dinner table. What?
Yeah.
Shit.
My brother is like that. Dude, his kids, dude, if they don't like, man, I don't know. You know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing about him. He probably watching. I ain't. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, my daughter. My daughter is the pickiest nigga in the world. She ain't eating shit. She'll go to bed like hungry as a motherfucker, bro. She ain't.
And that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do so they can learn.
But then here's how it is. My level of respect. When I go to another man's house, I don't touch his food. I don't touch nothing until he touches it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't cut the TV on. I don't change the channel. I don't do none of that shit.
No, hell no. That's
He's the man. He is the man of his house, and I gotta wait for him and his wife to say it's okay for us to do it. I don't go in his house.
It's my house. I'm picking my goddamn shit.
See, it's the same thing. Men respect men. So
yeah.
So that's life. That's the reality of this thing. And I think we got to get back to that shit, because if Brittney Griner would have had a man in her house and a woman, I don't know if she had both parents, but I'm just saying she would have known. Nah, we don't need to take that risk. Nah, we don't need. The reason why she took it, because it's illegal over there in Russia. That's why. And the only way she could have got it is if she took it over there. That's it. Yeah. And she ultimately confessed to it, and she got to do the crime. She got to do the time, man. It's just sheer ignorance. Like that little dumb motherfucking mom that called her son for the cold ass French fries. Did y'all read that story?
No, what happened?
Oh my gosh. This woman goes in McDonald's in Brooklyn or the Bronx, one of them B boroughs, and she gets cold fries, and she complains to the worker. The worker goes there and puts a couple more fries on top. She eats a couple fries and says the fries are cold, and the worker starts smiling. So the mom calls her son. The son comes down there and complains. Obviously, he did what he would do. You know, if you in urban America, you know that type of conversation. So the McDonald's man goes outside, and the son goes outside. The McDonald's worker man ends up dead. So
what kind of stupid ass shit is that?
He's brain dead in a coma.
Fucking ridiculous.
Just
over some fucking fries.
Just why?
Hold on. Let's not just hold on. Everybody, in the words of the great philosopher Donald J. Trump, it's blame to be had on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tell you, ain't nobody say, hey, if you don't go get this job at McDonald's, I'm gonna shoot the shit out you. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody say that, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude, come on. The fries is cold. Just give the person, just give him another batch of fries, bro. It ain't that fucking hard.
Man,
but damn, you gonna beat a nigga up over but let me tell you this though. Let me tell you, McDonald's got out of pocket on this too. McDonald's forgot where the fuck they come from. Do you know they want $5 for a fry now?
Huh?
$5 for a fry.
What happened to they get rid of the dollar menu?
Cold.
They got rid of the dollar menu?
No, it ain't no more dollar menu, man. Give me my.
I haven't had McDonald's.
Let me
These
have
fries
the
better
time
not
back
be
in.
cold. I spent $5 for these goddamn fries.
Oh
They better
man,
not
they
be
can't
goddamn
get rid of the
cold.
fucking dollar menu, man.
Shit.
They fucked up.
And what the hell did Buddy think was gonna happen? Running out there, see, this what I'm saying. People gotta stop this fake tough guy shit, man. Now you done went out there and got pieced up. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all want him to be the victim. No, fuck that, man. First of all, you at a restaurant. I paid for this food. Give me my goddamn fries, and I need them hot. And you said she acted nicely the first time, right?
Was it his mama or his girlfriend?
Nah, the mama.
No,
And
I'm saying
listen,
the mama didn't say, bitch, throw the fries at us and give me some more fries, bitch. She didn't do that, right? She asked nicely for the fries.
Why the hell she called her son?
listen to this. When I said on this show, I guess a week ago, when I said a lot of mothers is misleading their children, motherfuckers got mad at me. But the proof is always in the pudding, and it's always gonna be there.
But that's
the bullshit
disrespect,
gotta
man.
stop. The bullshit gotta stop, man, because that's reckless. You can't sit up here and ask for people to respect you when you carry yourself like that.
But still though, okay, look, if somebody disrespecting your face, how many times you gonna just take that shit? Most of us, that happened to us, and we did not think it through.
You gotta learn how to hold them and fold them. I'm not going all out over fries.
Hell no. Emotional intelligence is very important.
See, it ain't about the fries, it's about the respect, bro. Like, for real. Like,
You're not about to fight no nigga over no fries, bro.
It's not about the fries.
Hell, I mean, Kyle, was she making a life and death decision though?
That's what I'm saying.
She called her son. No, listen, Kyle, listen. See, you got to understand the power that, huh?
You got the video?
I don't know. No, you got to understand the power that
put up the video.
Have. No, you got to understand
the video.
I want to watch the video. I want to see a video.
Oh, there's a video.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that. I read an article. So the point I'm making is this: you got to understand the power you have.
Okay.
All these emotional decisions. It's about the fries. No, she knows her son is a career criminal. He done shot other people before. This is why I said that Jamel Charlo syndrome. That Jamel Charlo syndrome. You want to stand and complain? I paid for this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be a little bit insulted because Lincoln is right beside me. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that shit down and walk out that motherfucking store.
Hey, that's simple.
Yeah.
It's that simple. It's that simple, fam.
Yeah,
She
Fred
just
said it right though. He said it right now.
Yeah.
And her son is a whole ass nigga.
Nigga, make sure these fries is hot, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
I'll tell you what happened to me the other day. No, maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm driving down a 1-lane street, and there is
gotta tell you something.
Yeah, there's a truck on the left side. There's a 1-lane street and there's a turning lane. So the car in front of me is smart. The car to the right of me goes, I'm the third car. There's a Escalade, not an Escalade, but the Expedition. There's an Expedition, a Tesla, and a Tesla. So the Tesla in front of me goes to the turning lane, like the real turning lane where you really got to turn right, and then he goes straight. And so I said, shit, that's smart. So I did the same thing, but the Expedition couldn't go because he's literally right behind the person. So you know what the Expedition does? He drives in the middle of the 1 lane, more on the other side of the street to get his position back. and he's cursing me out, cursing me out like a motherfucker. And I'm like, I want to curse back, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah, not worth it.
It's not worth it. I swear before Jesus Christ. And you know what I did? I made the first right available to me. And I left. Yep. Thank God it was a street that I needed, but I made the first right. And that was it. I said, I'm getting out of his way. Yeah. He can do whatever he wants. He wins. He wins.
And Fred, I like how you correlate that back to Brittney Griner and all that, like just making intelligent decisions and preventable decisions.
Yeah,
just
I
get what you're saying.
Yeah, some people be for
yeah. Throw the $5.
Some people just be forgetting the goal. The goal is to make it back to the house.
Exactly.
That's the goal. All the other stupid ass shit, let it go.
You, bro. Bro, this is some of the worst shit I've heard all fucking.
No. That shit disgusted me, man. And I want to do a show on this. I want to do a show. I'm not gonna play it because it's flat out disgusting. It's flat out disgusting, and it was a woman, a random woman. First of all, a man should not. A man. Listen, I swear before God, if a man walks up to my daughter and I'm anywhere near him, I don't care if you 6'5", 6'8", 7 feet, and you ask my daughter about sex, you got to answer to me. Like, and it's not even gonna be in the physical altercation. I'm gonna put you in your place. You don't walk up to a random woman and ask her about sex. We become too loose in this fucking society. We're too loose. Damn. I could see if you're doing a podcast on sex and you're interviewing the person about the whole person, and she has some history about sex that's on the internet and shit like that. Yeah, quite possibly, yeah. But he just walked up to a random woman and says, So what's the freakiest thing you've ever done? She says, I had sex with my boyfriend and his mom.
Well, what the fuck? That's too much information right there.
Too much. Doing that on YouTube.
Made me sick. Made me sick to my stomach, dog. Made me sick to my stomach.
You know, wait.
And then feel free to go. Feel free to go, Nate. And then she gave the graphic details.
Crazy.
So
it said she went to work with the phone.
So Fred, I got this. Do you think this thing with Brittney Griner and whatnot correlates to how our society, as far as like when it comes to like having discipline and what they say about sparing the rod, so to speak, metaphorically speaking, and even physically speaking, has become loose? And do you feel like every year and as time goes on, it's going to get worse in the sense where a lot more people's just like understanding of morale, respect is just going to drop even further? Because it feels that way to my opinion. Because I can tell you in the last 2 years, I've seen some shit where it's just like, I don't know. That's some weird ass shit to just see somebody being able to go up to somebody else's child and they don't even know the person and they just grab somebody else's child and move them over just because they feel like the person's child's in the way.
No, fuck all that.
No, we got to get back to respecting people, man.
So Fred.
Yes.
So
I saw that, Jalen. Yeah.
So the name of the podcast or like the show is called Dirty Street Confessions. So basically that's the podcast. So basically, I think they asked them, "Is it okay if like we ask you a couple or whatever?"
Yeah, but why would she reveal that?
Well, it was a nigga worse than her.
She messy as shit, man. Toxic messy. That's crazy.
That's cool nowadays.
The nigga is even nastier than her, Fred. I ain't gonna send it to you because you don't deserve that in your life. But this nigga was out of pocket.
Really?
Yeah. The nigga said he sucked his own joint.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Hey, Fred. Hey, I'm ready to move on from this Brittney Griner shit, man. She made a dumbass mistake that a lot of us can learn from.
Hey, Nate. She made that bed. Now lie in that motherfucker and get comfortable.
Yeah, no, she tall as fuck too.
And,
I
and look,
bet you.
and look, I already said like I don't have no problem with anybody smoking marijuana if they want to, but at the end of the day, if you're gonna partake in anything, you should do and look up the laws for whatever you want to do when you go to another country. That's just I don't know. It's like you said, man, line up that bed, get the pillows fluffed and all that. So
that bed cold as hell.
But Fred, let's talk about that PBC Marcos Blackish.
Oh, we ain't got time, man. We ain't got time, man. We had 2 hours. We gonna come back Sunday with that, man. But I told y'all niggas. Marcos Villegas ain't got no job, and he bitter. You can see he bitter in the text. He like, man, fuck y'all, man. You can tell he's kind of like, man. And PBC,
he dropped the beans.
Yeah, he dropped the beans, man. He
dropped the beans.
Yeah.
What happened?
You ain't read the thumbnail for the show?
Nah, nigga, I didn't even know you was live. I just kind of like seen you was live.
He said,
cause I was on Blue Blood, and I just, you know how you like stroll up to see the videos and shit.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
it's not that I'm here every night. He didn't even know I was live. It's not that I'm here.
Nah, nigga, I seen Dr. Eki. So shit, I said Freddie been coming on tonight because first came on hella late. You know what I'm saying? That Reddit game, you could have went live. I seen the Reddit game, so he's going live on a regular time.
Hey, I just wanted to move on from the suck his own jump, but but real quick, Cal, Fox is done with PBC, man. They don't feel like they ain't making no money, and they still get paid.
Nate.
Huh?
It's a bald head nigga with a beard that was born in New York, grew up in LA, just bought a mansion in Beverly Hills named Frederick S. Hawthorne that told you this shit 6 months ago.
Some people want it all, and
Fred Ben said that they lost that contract. Ben
so why is he coming out and saying? So why is he coming out and saying this shit though?
Well, it's just official. It's just official now. And guess who's paying for it though? The dumb niggas that buy the pay-per-views. We need to stick Al Haymon with that bill. Nobody should buy Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz to stick that bill to Al Haymon because he fucked up the bag. We did all this complaining about Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn fucked up the bag. We ain't gonna leave him out because they're equal to me. I don't take none because he's black and he's white. It ain't about black and white with y'all dumb niggas. Al fucked up the $1 billion bag. Eddie fucked up the $1 billion bag for boxing. On a personal level, they ain't fucked shit up. Eddie Hearn is doing the same thing Al Haymon does, getting his money off the top, getting these managerial fees, getting these promotional fees on the Eddie Hearn side, and they're gonna live happily ever after. That's the realities of this shit, man.
Stream it.
Stream City, baby.
Stream it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all actually gonna watch it?
What? Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz?
Hell
Man,
yeah, it's a heavyweight fight.
I got so much other shit that I could do with my time than watch these two niggas fight.
Well, if you don't got nothing to do, then yeah, watch the fight. I mean,
nigga, find something to do. Shit, you got a month. If you can't think of shit to do in a month, nigga, you just sit down and watch it. Hey, if you can't find shit to do in a month, sit down and watch that goddamn fight. You deserve to pay that money.
Facts.
Hey, Fred, I'm about to dip, man. This has been a great panel.
Brittney
Griner, man. Hey, look, sorry for you, but you gotta do your research. And Al Haymon, man, you fucked up the bag. I'm gone.
Fucked up the bag, man.
This is what we got for Brittney Griner.
Yeah. Hannibal, what you got, dog?
Man, just appreciate for you letting me come on.
It's cool. It's cool, man. I was hoping someone that was pro Brittney Griner would call in and just give us their perspective. And they gonna you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna make it about being black. It's not about
it's not about being black.
0% has to do with being black. 0. Because if you look at all the pictures of the political prisoners, they white.
Yep.
They white in Russia. They all white. But anyways, who am I? You got to do your homework. See, this is why. See, in 2018, 2019, let me go back. When I worked for the newspaper, 2010, 11, 12, 13, I never knee-jerk response. And then I got a YouTube channel and I started knee-jerking responding. You understand? And then I said, hold up, that shit don't make no sense. I ain't gonna be knee-jerking to all this shit. And that's what these people are doing, a knee-jerking everything. A nigga sitting in jail for 14 years right now. Right now. They cutting hands off for stealing. They breaking hands for stealing right now. And they doing this to their own citizens. You get 5 to 12 years for selling a lot of cannabis. Whatever they deem a lot is, you get 5 to 12 years. And we sitting over here trying to govern Russia with our laws. Man, get the fuck. Y'all so silly, man.
Yeah. So I'm out. Hey, Cal, I'll be over there.
Yeah, we on in 30 minutes, man. I gotta spend some time with the wife and shit like that. I'll be on at 11.
Yeah, Kyle, man. So that's where I'm at, man. And yeah, man, I just was excited about football. It was good to hear Chris Collinsworth's voice. That's his name. It was good to hear his voice, man.
That game was trash.
Yeah, the game was. It's football, man. It's football. It's football. I'm like a little kid in the candy store, man. You know what I mean? That's all I am, man.
Yeah, you don't know no better. You like the boxing fans, man. You don't know no better.
Yeah, I'm sitting there watching Telemundo on a Thursday night. Facts. And then we got football this weekend too, though. So I think so. Hope so. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. I'm just waiting for I'm ready for the main thing, though. I'm ready for the real deal Holyfield.
September 9th, 10th, or something like that. But we're coming back. We're gonna come back with this topic on Sunday about PBC. You know, ain't no boxing this week. So
I'm off for 3 months. I don't go back until November 1st. I get to enjoy a lot of football up until then. And let him piss me off one more time, Fred.
Who?
I said let him piss me off one more time.
Oh, right.
It's listen. It's you got a month grace period. Let them do something I don't agree with, Fred.
Fred, will you do karaoke? We gonna have a karaoke night in this motherfucker? What are you talking about? Yo, I ain't doing no fucking karaoke. I do karaoke throughout the show.
Cupid doesn't lie.
Are you ready to get out of here, man? Let's get out of here.
Yeah, man. Let's get it going, man. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate y'all, man. I'll see you guys Sunday night. And
Nah. Y'all gonna see him tomorrow night live from the boxing section. Fred is coming on to start some more trouble. No, he on vacation, man. Yeah, so he got that swimming pool TV in the back.
Friday nights,
Friday picked up, baby.
Friday, Saturday nights, man. It's family night, man.
Make sure y'all check the StreamYard on my Instagram live. I'll be going live for Amari Jones fight tomorrow. So make sure y'all pull up. If you in the Sacramento area or in the Bay Area, man, drive on up, man. Go see him. Support him like he supports the channel, man. So just pull up.
Yeah, perfect. Hopefully these fighters start supporting you. Tell them to start reposting your stuff.
Oh, they do, man. I get a lot of love out here in these streets, man.
All right.
The fighters that like the people that I support, they support your boy. I you know, you know what I'm saying.
Hey,
I ain't just out here supporting niggas that ain't support me. I tell you that right now.
All right, cool.
Them days is over with. When I went to that fight in Atlanta, and your boy didn't interview me, but they interviewed with the white folks, and said, "Oh, okay, I see what this is about."
Oh man. Oh yeah. That's why I told you, when you guys get 65 and 70 and you possibly retired, you got your grandkids, you're gonna realize that they flipped it on you. They tricked us.
Oh, for sure.
See, I know right now, but some of y'all are not gonna get it to when you retire, and you don't need nobody ever in your life again because you're getting your house is paid off, your cars are paid off, you're getting your $6,000-7,000 a month, you got your health insurance. Then you're gonna wake up and be like, they got me.
And that's a fact. Cause he got me, cause he, hold the whole, oh man, the black man, we got to look out for each other shit. I said, okay.
No. Black man ain't paying your retirement. No, your deeds, your work ethic is. We ain't even take care of Malcolm's kids. We ain't take care of Martin Luther King's kids. Fuck we gonna do, man? Come on, man. That shit hurt my heart, man. She ain't never returned my call, so I'm not gonna push her. But I tried to set up something for the family. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You know. So.
All right, man. Let's get out of here, man. I see y'all in 30. Freddie, see y'all on Sunday.
Yeah.
We out. Play the song, Fred. Yeah. Don't Fredro me, God damn it. Oh man, oh yeah. Shout out to my boy Mario and Laz, man. They got me they getting these shirts together for this trip, man. We got t-shirts coming, Fred.
Why you doing t-shirts?
Why not?
It's not profitable.
What, they're not shit. Well, I'm gonna make it profitable. You want to sell no merch?
Nah, it's not profitable. It's not profitable. It's labor intensive. Think of something you can email. Just my perspective. I could be wrong.
Peoples Hernandez.
If I'm gonna sell something, I'm gonna be able to email it to you. I'm not going to no fucking post office. Now, if you had high demand, you know, like when I was in boxing, I probably could have sold maybe 5,000 shirts a year. It's a lot of work, though. A lot of work. It's profitable. It's a lot of work, though. People want to support you. But now I'm not as my name is popular, but the support ain't like as strong as it was, you know. Like if I say something, people still gonna hear it, but I don't have like the boots on the ground as much as I used to.
Yeah. Listen, man. If I work 16-hour days for them motherfuckers,
facts. Do it for yourself. No, but you got to go through the process so you know how to build the business. So you keep building, boom, something's gonna hit. Like me, I never would have thought it'd be property. Never would have thought.
Shout out to DJ, man. We got the great quote, so that's going on the shirt. It ain't gonna go how you think it's gonna go. One of the best quotes ever said from anybody.
Who said that? Oh, DJ says that.
Yeah. It's now on the shirt now. Now it's on.
And don't get 10 shirts. Get one. Force your core group to support that one shirt. Don't make 15 shirts.
That's on the shirt.
Yeah.
And I got the hats coming, but that was something I wanted to do.
Hopefully it sells.
Now I ain't gonna lie, but I do gotta make this other shirt though. Shout out to Mex. My wallet, my choice. You know what I'm saying? That's for all the chauvinistic guys on the channel. That's gonna sell like hotcakes.
That's funny. Don't Fredro me.
Oh, that's coming. That's coming. I'm still in
No
that.
one knows who the fuck.
Don't matter. Is. See, but the thing is, listen, if I make $5 off of 12 shirts, if I make $5 make 12 shirts and I make $5 off of each shirt, I still made a profit. So I got 12 niggas that know who Fredro is. So if I got 12 people that's gonna support, I'm only gonna order 12 shirts to be made. You feel what I'm saying?
Love y'all, man. Safe travels, Kyle, man. Be careful out there, man. I lost 6 people in my community today, man.
Damn.
Broke my heart. Did you see that, man?
No. You ain't having your story or nothing?
No, I'm not gonna put it. I don't put death and stuff in my story. I don't really talk about death as it pertains to my life. But a car was driving down Slauson and La Brea, and on La Brea, it's a hill going over 100 miles an hour. His car disintegrated, killed 6 people. Broke my heart. Literally, I go through that intersection every day.
Why are you going down a hill so that damn fast, bro?
It's insane.
Did they die too or what?
I don't know if maybe. I don't know who died.
The driver never dies though, man. That's the worst part.
Yeah, I'm afraid to find out. It'll be in the paper tomorrow. But 6 people in my neighborhood died, man. Kind of broke. Not kind of. It broke my heart, man. That's the second most popular intersection in LA on that side of town. You got Slauson and Crenshaw, and you got Slauson and La Brea. Yeah, so it's just a tragedy, man. 6 people lost their lives, man, from an ignorant motherfucker. That's why I said we gotta get rid of these ignorant niggas, man. White, black, man, get rid of these niggas, man. I fucking hate them, man. I fucking hate them, dog. Like I fucking hate them, taking other people's lives because you're not happy with yours. Anyway, I didn't want to end the show like this. Anyway, love y'all, man. Peace, y'all.